Assassin's Creed Cursed Shadows. So, was he a samurai? No. Who was he? Well, he was traveling with a missionary convoy. They came to Japan. They went to the most powerful man in Japan. When the people of Japan saw this man, they couldn't believe it. First time ever seeing someone with black skin. They thought it was ink. They thought it was incredible that he inked his face, his ears, his arms and hands. They couldn't believe it. So they decided to try to wash off the ink from his face and hands. When it wouldn't come off, he demanded he get naked. They took off all his clothes, his entire body, as you might imagine, covered in black skin. Once again, they tried to wash it off. Couldn't. So he decided to keep him. He paid the missionary that he was traveling with money, and he got to keep him. He gave him a Japanese name, and he kept him at his side as a novelty. Once again, never in the history of Japan had someone with black skin been seen. So you might imagine the kind of novelty this would be. And so that's who he was, and that's what he did. There's a little bit more you can read about that. I will put the link to this in the description. But he was not a samurai, and there were no black people in Japan. These are two things that liars are saying are true, but they are liars. It was not true. So you can lie, distort, whatever, but it doesn't make it true. And for context, she's the writer of the story. She's already been accredited her DEI brownie points, so congratulations to her. She's up for Liberal of the Month. That's a prestigious award in the community of liberals. And by looking at her, you can tell she's very lonely and is going to be very lonely. But she came up with the bright idea to lie and call this man a samurai. In Japan, they're upset because there are plenty of real Japanese samurai that they could have put in the game, but decided not to because DEI is more important. Lying is more important than the truth. And that's just the reality. So this is nothing new, but I just wanted to be one of the voices out there making sure that it's known that he was not a samurai and that there were no black people in Japan. And it doesn't matter what you say, it will never be true. All right. If you want to read more, check the link in the description, and a little bit of an interesting read.